Good morning, boxing heads and fights video. So, Sergey Kovalev, former four-time light heavyweight champion, man who just lost his title this last weekend via seventh round KO to Elidier Alvarez. Well, he might want to exercise his options for a rematch clause. You know what I mean? Now, as we all know, Alvarez knocked the man Kovalev with that hard right hand in the seventh round. And then Kovalev got up twice, but still got dropped. The referee stopped the fight. You know what I'm saying? But now this man Kovalev, what is this? Three of his last five fights been losses. You know what I mean? We can go back to, let's start with the first two to Andre Ward. That's 0-2. Then he won two in a row on his comeback versus Shabransky and Igor Macaulay Culkin, and that's two wins in a row, so he's 2-2. And then he lost. As a matter of fact, he's won two fights and lost three out of his last five. You know what I mean? That's not a good record right there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not good at all. You know what I mean? So it's obvious that the man, what's his name, Kovalev is in a decline. You know what I mean? But apparently, there's a rematch clause that Kovalev cannot, that has an option to it, you know. And HBO already has a date reserved for December 8th, you know what I mean, which they could make a Kovalev Alvarez too. I personally would like to see it, you know what I mean. Um, I'm not just gonna write off the man Alvarez. I'm sorry, Kovalev, and say, oh, excuse me, I don't want to see him again on my TV or this. Nah. The man was a champion. Despite the fact that even if I don't like the guy, if there's a rematch clause, then there's a rematch clause, you know what I mean? So like I said, HBO has reserved a date for December 8th, you know what I mean, which they had originally intended to make a fight between, they was targeting a unification between Kovalev and Bivol for December 8th. But of course, Elidier Alvarez didn't get the memo. He derailed those plans. You know what I'm saying? And he threw a monkey wrench into those plans, you know what I mean? But Kovalev, he plans to get back in the ring, and this is what he said. Quote, I'm in a difficult situation, and I'm grateful that all my fans supported me. Now I can confidently say that I'm not going to finish my career. Right now, I will take some tests. Excuse me. Right now, I will take some rest. I'll take time to rest in a couple of months. I will prepare for the next fight with renewed energy. I think that it'll be Alvarez. I will not make any excuses for what happened last Saturday. It happened as it happened. Well, he says he's not going to make excuses when I've already heard him made excuses the night he was in the hospital. Excuse me, talking about he overtrained. Yet again, he said he overtrained. That's the same excuse that he said in the when he fought the man Andre Ward. You know what I mean? And he lost the second fight. You check it, but the man Kovalev might have a rematch clause, but the man Elidier Alvarez, the new WBO champion, he also himself has options. You know what I mean? He's targeting a Kovalev rematch. You know what I'm saying? He's also targeting Dmitry Bivol reunification, and also unification with Adonis Stevenson, the WBC light heavyweight champ. Let me read you some quotes from what the man Alvarez said, regarding his whom he's going to be fighting. And he says he wants to fight before the year ends, so more than likely that December 8th date would be locked in, you know what I'm saying? Looks like HBO wants to invest in this guy Alvarez, Elidier Alvarez, ever since he did what he did to Kovalev. And this is what the man Alvarez said. He was talking to TVA Sports. Quote, despite all the interviews I've done, my life remains the same. The only difference is that I'm world champion when I wake up, but I will continue with the same things. And he says, I want to first show the belt to people here in Quebec before bringing it to Colombia. I want to thank all of our people of Quebec for their support. I will never be tired of thanking the people of Quebec who adopted me and gave me the opportunity to show the world what a Elidier Alvarez is. I had the chance to to talk to my daughter, to all my family. My whole family was celebrating at home because she was watching the fight in my village. My friends were celebrating for me. The other day I got a call in the morning and I was told that the young people continue to celebrate. It's really unbelievable. Now this is regarding whom he's going to be fighting next. Okay, whom he'd like to fight next or what options he has. And like I said, there's a possibility of a rematch with Kovalev. There's a possibility of a unification with Dmitry Bivol and or Adonis Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? But this is what he said about the Sergey Kovalev contract rematch clause. He said, quote, "We're going to wait a month to find out what will happen. I will talk to my manager and my team. We will also talk a bit about Dmitry Bivol and the possibility of a unification. Adonis Stevenson, I do not know, but it could be an option too for now. For now, I want to be quiet, take a vacation, and come back later. I will think about what I can do. I think I'm going back to the ring before Christmas." End quote. These are Elidier Alvarez quotes. So, it's not written in stone who he's going to fight next. He says he will, that there's a rematch clause, you know what I mean? He says he'd like a unification with Dmitry Bivol, and I read an article with Dmitry Bivol, and he said he would also like that fight next. And also Adonis Stevenson, you know what I mean? Now, as far as viewership, this fight did about, what was it, 800, and it peaked at 813,000 viewers. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to PBC's card, which had Berto and Alexander as a headliner, the main event, they peaked at 102. Excuse me, a million two hundred and 66,000 viewers. You know what I mean? Now there's no shame in HBO's game. Their fight was on premium cable channel as opposed to the PBC card, which was on terrestrial TV on Fox 5. You know what I mean? So obviously they should get more viewers. You know what I mean? There's more households. There's every household in America. If you have a television set, and at least have an antenna. If you don't have nothing else, you're gonna have Fox 5 for free. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that boxing has tuned in to boxing this last weekend. You know what I mean? But as far as Alvarez, what would I like to see next for him? I wouldn't mind a rematch with Kovalev. That was a very good, entertaining fight for the 7 rounds it went. Can Alvarez put this guy into this demise and actually seal the deal and retire Kovalev? A unification with Bivol is cool, but it doesn't quite garner the. It's a good unification. Don't get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't garner the type of attention that a fight with a rematch with Kovalev, and probably a better payday for Elidier Alvarez than the unification with what's his name, with Dimitri Bivol. But the unification with Adonis Stevenson in Canada, that's mucho dinero for both guys. And in my opinion, that's probably what I'd like to see next. If there's no rematch, if Sergey Kovalev doesn't exercise his rematch clause, you know what I mean? But yo, that's my video. B Marsh Boxing. Let me know what y'all think about Elidier Alvarez and Kovalev's options. What would you like to see next for the man Kovalev and Elidier Alvarez? Would you like to see the rematch, or would you like to see Elidier Alvarez in some unifications? All right, B Marsh Boxing. Thanks for everybody coming through. And if you're gonna listen to this on the archives, hit that thumbs up button. Leave some comments. Let me know what y'all think about this Elidier Alvarez and Kovalev's next options. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Be Marsh Boxing with your thoughts and comments, and I'm out of here. One.